Hello, hi, and welcome to Maxafter's another exciting product tutorial. This tutorial is about how to use the HUD elements creatively with the help of Vizmax Extension. There's a separate tutorial for how to install the Vizmax Extension. So if you have already watched that tutorial, then you should go to Windows and you will see in the extension that Vizmax assets here. So click that and go to browse, and the downloaded folder has got a folder called preview, and in the preview you need to scroll down and select this file that calls preview and open. Once it opens, you'll see straight away all the elements in one place. You can increase the size and make it bigger or smaller so that you can see it properly. So all these elements interfaces, you can see them in one place. These are the screen UIs that I have created with the help of these elements, all these elements, small elements, So you need to be a little bit creative to be able to create something like these, So today I'm going to show you how to creatively use these elements, separate elements, to create something like this, interface, a proper interface. So are you guys ready? Let's start the tutorial. Right, so first thing, after it's loaded, you need to select any of this special gadgets. So I'm gonna use one of these HUD shape elements. Let's say I want to use this one. Select it, add to project. So once you add to project, let it load. It takes few seconds to load because the first time it takes time because it's a huge project and needs to load properly, so do not disturb in the middle. So it's loading right now. Right, so it says script alert, press OK. So the whole thing is loaded. This is the whole project which is loaded. You can see that in this project there's source file, has got added, final, and others. Right. So now let's go and create a new composition. Go to composition, new composition, and let's say I'm gonna say 1920 by 1080 and press OK. So we have got this blank canvas here. Now while this is selected, press enter, select it, press enter, and name it my HUD, and double click, so it should be selected. Select it and add to project again. Now this element only will be added. Like I said, the first time it's a little bit, it takes a few seconds, but once it's loaded, then the second time is very fast. So now you can see that it's loaded. Right, so now let's go and play the animation. So this is how this whole animation looks like. All animated. All of this is also created with the help of those small elements which are here. Right. But I want to show you how to use how to create a proper interface. Right. So while this is selected, what I'm going to do is, remember that we always need a grid. A grid is very important when you design an interface. Right, so press this one and add. So now we've got a grid as well, and put it below or under the ship. Press T on the keyboard and make it 25 or probably 50, so that we can see it here. Turning down the opacity makes it look cooler. Alright, so now let's press S on your keyboard and make the size a little bit bigger and move it here somewhere, probably here somewhere. Now it looks a bit pixelated, so you need to turn on collapse transformation so the pixelation goes away. Let's import a few more things. And let me see, if you go to info boxes, if you go down to text boxes, and since we are making a HUD UI drone, so we need to have something with the maps, this one, and select this one. So you've got these two elements, select both of them, and I'm going to bring it here somewhere, and let's increase the size. Press S on your keyboard, make it like 120 or something, and so that it fits here. See, the adjustment of the elements is very important. You know, it should be properly aligned. Press R on your keyboard, Control R, and you can also, you know, check it with the help of, you know, with the help of rulers. Right, so let me make this one a bit bigger, something like that. Bring it on this. Right, and the other thing is graph. I need graph as well, so go to G and you'll see that we've got some graphs here. We've got a lot of graphs here, so I'm gonna use this one. So it's also imported, and bring it here and make sure that it is, press S on your keyboard, make it a little bit bigger so it's also aligned with the other elements, right? I think I'll make it, you know, take it right, and let's see what else we have. We go to HUD inboxes, and I need this one, and I also need this one. So these two here, select both of them and bring it here somewhere. Like I said, the adjustment of these things are very important. So we need to align with the grid, so they are on the grid. Right, so these two things here are aligned, and let's go and bring in a keyboard. So go to K, keyboard, and I'll be needing this keyboard here. Now press S on your keyboard, make it bigger, probably a bit smaller so that it's aligned with the grid in the background. So turn on the collapse transformation, and let's check out what else we have. Okay, progress energy bars, and let me just import this one and bring it here somewhere. Press S and make it a little bit smaller. And I need to bring in text programming, probably this one. Right, and let's go and write a text called HUD UI and drone. So you need to spend some more time, bring it up a little bit, you know. Right, so you can see that we have created an interface with few clicks using few elements. Now, important thing is the timing. You know, I want this, you know, main HUD to come first, and then I want these things. So let's move them, you know, in timeline. Let's move them, you know, forward a little bit. And then I want these to come as well. In timeline, you know, so all of them, they don't come on one time, you know. So let's go and check it out how it looks, and text, press T, make it 0 and 100. Move it forward. Right. So you can see, few clicks, we have created very good looking HUD interface, all animated with the help of small elements. You can also see the detail, how cool it looks. You can see the details. Everything is highly detailed. You can spend more time to add more other elements, to make it look cool. So you can see, another cool thing is, if you don't like this HUD, select it and right click and reveal in source element. So of course it's been taken from the source element. While this is selected, you can select the other HUD and press Alt on your keyboard and overwrite this one. See, now it's been overridden by the other one, overwritten by the other one. See, so the HUD is going to keep on changing. While this is selected, press Alt and put it right on top of it. You'll see that the HUD changes. Similarly, you can do it for the other elements as well. For example, if you select this and go to select this layer and right click, reveal, and let's say you don't want that box. If you want another box, overwrite it. So this box will be overwritten by other boxes. So now you can see that it's been overwritten, right? So this is how you can create cool elements with the help of all these elements which are included here, right? So I have also similarly created all these UI HUDs with the help of these elements, like I've just shown you. Has got cool elements like these ones. All you need to do is just drag and drop on the canvas, move them here and there, and you'll see the results, all animated, all created in After Effects. You can also change or edit these elements. These are not renders, or these are not movies. They are actually created in After Effects with the help of shape layers. So you can very easily change them. All the medical comms, you got hand scanners. Just drag and drop, that's it. Like these ones, the hand scanners that I've created, with the help of the elements, fingerprints and whatnot, So you can also creatively use these elements with the help of this extension, which is free and included with the template, So use these elements, play around with all these small elements and try to create something like that, or directly use these elements. Now these elements, you can see it looks like a very strong element here. Now this element is created with the help of circle elements. That's it. All these circle elements that you see, I use these elements to create this element, so you can also use these elements to create something like that. So I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. Once again, my name is Shoaib Khan. Thank you and goodbye.